What's good, everybody?
We in here.
We back.
We in here.
We back. Y'all like the Christmas vibes in the background? Bing, 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 bong. What's
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
bing, bong? What's up,
You see these
Molessi?
dogs in you see these dogs in your yard? This is what I'm saying. Going
F
hard.
your life.
Yeah.
F your life. Bing,
Hey,
bing, bong.
hey,
F your
hey,
life.
hey. Byron! Byron! Hey, bro.
Bye.
I'm telling you, hey, that fucking so funny,
Sheesh.
bro.
There go,
So
there go,
funny.
there go one of the sweatiest, blessed 310 in the
Oh
chat. What's good,
yes.
Maus? What's good?
Yes, sir.
Our Madden
What's
Master,
good?
baby. Madden
Yes,
Master.
sir.
Madden
Let's go.
Master, PUBG Master, Warzone Master. Cheese and
Facts.
rice.
Let's go.
What's good, y'all? We here for episode 26. Episode 26, y'all.
26.
We're on episode
NBA.
26. NBA. And it's properly titled Something Fishy.
Something
Because
fishy.
if y'all been following the NBA, LeBron situation specifically over these last couple of days, we're not gonna touch on that specifically, but some other things that is opened up.
Y'all really think they gonna blackball LeBron, y'all? Cause like this will be very interesting to me if they do this, bro. I know they're not about to turn on this man at the end of his stuff like this. I know
Yo,
you're not
yo.
about
So get
to.
this. He was said to be out for the next 10 to 14 days for health and safety protocols. This man had
Mm-hmm.
9 straight negative tests after his one positive, and he's already active for tomorrow's game.
It's crazy, man. They got something going on. They gonna
Just
man.
waiting for my downfall. That's all I heard.
That's how they do, man. That's how they
It was
do.
like, hey, look, Bron, you done been the dude for way too long, dog. Ain't no one been
I
the
want
dude.
to
MJ ain't even been the dude for this long.
this long. This long.
It was
Let's get
like,
into it, man.
all
Yeah,
right, man, we gonna
we'll
start it
get into it. We
off
don't want to overdo it yet.
with Bala's famous opening segment, this or that.
This or
This or
that.
that, my guys.
This or
See?
that.
All right. First one. Never set foot in your home country again, but be able to travel the world, or stay in your country forever and never be able to leave.
I'm gonna stay. I'm
Yeah.
staying, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I'm scared of everywhere else.
Oh, you said never,
I'm
never
here.
come back to your country.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's like Shaggy in Jamaica. He can't ever go back.
Yeah. I'm chilling. I'm chilling comfortably here.
Comfortably.
Yeah, I think I'm chilling too.
I'm
I
chilling.
think I'm chilling.
I'm chilling.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I done been enough places to know that it ain't here.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
The UK though, the UK.
I haven't
If
been.
y'all
I
ever
ain't
get a
been nowhere.
chance, Amsterdam. Y'all ever get a chance, go there.
I'm cool. Hey,
I'm good.
that had me dying when we talked about New Orleans. If I was like, no, I'm good. I watched first 48. I was dying. I was dying.
He
I
said, I
watched too
watched
much.
first 48. I was like, oh yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
right. And then Tua comes in with his extra. It smelled like pee, throw up, beer.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can't smell or
I'm
taste
good.
right now. So
All right. Next one. Eat one jar of jelly every day for the rest of your life, or never be able to eat bread again.
never to eat bread again.
Never to eat bread. I'm not about to eat jelly
You're
that
not about
much.
to give me a jar of. I ain't
A
seen no
jar of
small
jelly.
jars.
Nah. Nah. Y'all
What?
even remember? Yeah, nah, I'm good. Y'all remember the little squeeze 'em candy? Like the little, like it
The,
came in a toothpaste thing, the little
Mm-hmm.
squeeze 'em
no.
candy. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like
Or those
those.
little jelly things with the
yeah,
little
Yeah.
peel off. Nah, that
yeah,
texture, bruh. No,
yeah.
no.
Can't do
that's
it.
why.
Oh,
That's why there's rice.
he says called lychee.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or if I want to taste all of the meat, I just wrap it in lettuce.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cool. You got rice. I'll
All right.
pass on bread.
All right. Never get angry or never be envious.
I feel
That's a
like
good one.
I feel like some anger is good, so I'm gonna say
I
never
do.
be envious
I do. I'm
because
gonna have to go envious too.
you're gonna spend too much time looking at what other people got in their pockets, not worried about
Yeah.
what's in
Facts.
yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah. I could. I could do. Yeah. You can't do envious.
You gotta rage sometimes, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's your
It
outlet.
helps. Yeah, man. It helps the blood pressure, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Have to do another 20 years in school, or use onions for hygiene every day for the rest of your life.
You said 20 years in school?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the 20 years of school. I'm not about to have onion hygiene.
I don't care how nobody think I smell. I'm about the onion hygiene. You is not about to send me back to school for 20 years.
Yeah.
That is a chunk of my day.
Yeah.
We gonna rewind to last episode. We asked about the perfect day. Nowhere is school involved in that. Onions though, I'm cool. I rub some onions in my beard. I'm married. It's
Nah,
cool.
not I.
That's
Okay with that. Rub some onions on my head. They say it's supposed to help your hairline. It's, you know what I'm saying?
I'm doing another 20 years. I don't know about that onion stuff.
I'm doing 20.
20
That's
years of
crazy.
school.
20.
Absolutely.
I didn't say what type of school we gonna be doing, but
Yeah.
Any school, nope.
School wasn't a stretch.
I better
for me.
be a billionaire after those 20 years.
I can fail preschool many times and just keep it at that for a cool second.
That is only what? That's only what, 2
Billy
hours?
Madison. And maybe you can, what is it? Not is it Happy Madison? God, what is Adam Sandler's
No.
movie,
It's Billy Madison. Oh, what is
Billy Madison?
Billy
I said
Madison.
Happy Madison. I said Happy Madison. I really said Happy Madison.
We gotta get
Billy Gilmore.
we gotta get Vita his perfect day with Mooly.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I said Happy
All right.
Madison.
All right. Live in a world with no diseases, or live in a world where there is income equality.
Ooh.
You know what? I like to see income equality. I would like to see income equality.
No diseases or income equality.
Yeah, I would love to see income equality.
I'm cool with that income equality because then that means treatments will be pretty much the same for everybody. There's nobody profiting off of anybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm more interested in who's going to be the first one to break. Because it's not going to last long.
This is
Yeah.
bull.
Yeah. And my bet is the whites.
I got a 957 credit. It don't even go that high, but I got that much credit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't. I would love to see that for the simple, like, conversation me and the homie had, like, he was like, nah, there shouldn't be like equal pay for everybody because everybody's skill isn't the same. Like, doctors will be McDonald's people because everybody got the same amount of money. And I was like, if everybody made the same amount, I would want to see who breaks first.
Facts. That would eliminate all comparisons too. Like
all comparisons. But even like we said before, we all be at the lunch table and all of us got $20, but like somebody's gonna want to spend your money instead of spend their own. You know what I'm saying? I would want to see who would break first. That would be my whole time. I know somebody's gonna break. Like, yeah, they ain't been giving, but they've been eating more than they. We gotta watch that.
Man, we make the same. How you ain't got $20 for lunch?
Yeah, exactly.
Your rent is my rent. What?
Exactly.
What? That's a good question.
Center of attention or go unnoticed?
Go unnoticed.
Unnoticed.
I'll go unnoticed. I ain't trying to be in center of attention.
Yeah, I'll go unnoticed.
Me and Paula had this talk the other day, but naturally, I'm an introvert. But working so many jobs that forced me to be an extrovert, now I'm just like in between. I'm just like, I don't mess with you. Yeah. I'm not talking to any of y'all for any reason.
Facts.
Yeah, nah.
All right, last one. Which three would you go with? CP3, Kobe, and Tim Duncan? Or Steve Nash, McGrady, and Kevin Garnett?
First, easy.
First.
Once
I heard Steve, I was like, he the weakest link by far. He's gotta go.
Oh yeah. I already done seen the Kobe T Mac matchups. It was pretty even, but Kobe obviously longevity. If you take away all the accolades, bro, I'm taking that first team.
Yeah.
I think the only strong part of that second team is probably just KG. Honestly.
Yep.
But yeah, that concludes this or that, man.
Let's go. This or that.
That's the most popular segment. We're gonna get right into the next one. Call it the Players Edition. Label this one. Who are your bright spot players? 2 to 3 bright spot players. Obviously, the TTE MVP that we voted on not too long ago was DeMar DeRozan. We've officially hit the 25%, the quarter mark of the season. Everybody played about 20 games or so. We have 2025. We got a good feel about what everybody's doing, what everybody's bringing to the table. But who are some of those bright spots that y'all are looking at? Like, whether they're in a bad situation, they're playing amazing, or they're in a great situation, but they continue to shine, right? For me, for example, me and Polly had this conversation earlier. Kevin Porter Jr., KPJ has an amazing opportunity over there to easily get outshined by Jalen Green. They're both very, very similar players. I think Jalen Green's, their athleticism are very similar. I think.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at it, Kevin Porter Jr. has done a great job of integrating Jalen Green to say, yo, you the young buck. Obviously, I was in the league 2 years before you, but yo, let's share this rock. There's no reason we both can't go and get 25 and 10.
Yeah.
So Jalen Green is one that stands out to me as a bright spot that I think could be a good future for the Rockets.
Did you see that the NBA took away KBJ's triple-double?
Yeah, because of that rebound.
Yeah.
They gave it to Sengun.
Yeah, they said it was a controlled tip, I guess.
So I think, and just speaking of the Rockets, I think Sengun's about to get big minutes here soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think he's about to get big minutes because if those, like you said, we talked last time, if those rumors are right that Christian Wood is on the trade block and they're gonna listen for an offer, yeah, I think Sengun's about to get some minutes, man. And San Antonio's gonna we said he was a San Antonio dude, and they just let him slide. So I think he's about to get some minutes here. So I don't say he's the right spot because we haven't seen fully what he could do, but he's the dude I'm gonna watch because I saw some flashes of the dude, man. He's really good. I like KPJ, but I know we've been kind of tough on him. But Cleveland is just doing something right now, and I think we need to pay a little more in detail attention to what they're doing. Because I was really we know Colin Sexton's a bucket, but I think that team's starting to kind of come around a little bit and making an identity for themselves. So I was real impressed with Colin Sexton and Jared Allen and really that whole team up until Mobley and him got hurt. So I like what they did there.
Sure.
And our dude and the one pro TTE player, Cole Anthony, he's hooping. Cole Anthony's hooping.
That was my second person. Let's go.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is hooping. I like Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner is dope, man. We love the Franz Wagner pickup. We just told him not to pick up Jalen, and they didn't listen to us.
Cole Anthony, bro, is doing everything in such a bad situation, bro. Like, this man got Markelle Fultz coming back from injury. He got who else he got over there? He got he came in a draft with him. What the hell's his name? RJ Hampton. He got RJ Hampton over there. He got who the hell's the other?
Wendell and Mo Bamba. They both got range now. Consistent 3-point range.
Yeah. They
both have consistent 3-point range now. So I don't know if they're gonna run with both of them because they're just both cheap options, and you could just kind of play, play defense with them. But they're both really starting to develop over there, and I don't think Jonathan Isaac's been playing at all.
I think he's still hurt.
Yeah, Franz Wagner, that dude's a beast, bro. I mess with him. He's playing every way that I thought. Mario Hazenja. You remember him?
Mario Hazonia.
I always call it Hazenja. I call him Hazenja. I feel like he's playing every way that I thought he was going to.
That's kind of who you said Franz Wagner reminds you of him, right?
Yeah.
Same.
So yeah, Cole Anthony took him. We just was like, yo, you could have traded that pick. You could have did anything with that pick and lived behind Cole. I don't know what they're gonna do though.
Who you got, Paula?
My first player is Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Every time I watch his highlights, man, that fool reminds me of freaking Vince Carter, dude. His offensive ability, defensively, he's getting there. It's just he just needs the right people around him. Honestly, I don't think
that is not a bold statement either.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't think that D'Lo or Cat fits his game style or whatever, his play style. I think they need to try to build around Anthony Edwards to make that team work.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anthony Edwards.
Dude's a beast, bro. He's a beast.
The other one is Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone gives him enough credit for what he's doing in Indy.
Because he's ugly.
Yes, and he's overshadowed by all those top East teams. Yeah. Indy's a very young team, and they're kind of like Charlotte. They can come up out of nowhere.
Sabonis is a beast. Sabonis is a beast. Miles Turner is a beast. I hope they don't move them.
I would like to see them stay together.
Malcolm Brogdon plays like in the year 2021, he hoops like it's like early 2000s before we got into M1 shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, fact. He's you remember Kevin Johnson for the Phoenix Suns? Very similar game, bro. It ain't nothing flashy. He'll dunk on you.
Flashy. Yeah.
But it's all fundamental, man.
All fundamentals. So like again, everybody, if you watch it, go back. We some smart dudes. We're very smart. We told Orlando to pass on Jalen so Jalen could have went to the Pacers. And then maybe we be talking big stuff about Jalen Suggs right now. We told y'all
instead of Chris Duarte.
Instead of Chris Duarte. You know what I'm saying?
Jalen Suggs would have a solid bench role behind Karis LeVert, who's trying to come back from his injury. But we look like fools now, don't we?
Yeah.
Or do you, Orlando?
We ain't right a lot, but when we right, we right. You guys gotta pay attention.
I know Colin Coward be watching and getting some of his takes from us.
Oh yeah. Facts. You be right. I'm telling you.
Somebody need to send this to Stephen A.
Just imagine right now if Jalen Suggs was it would have been a heavy fall. Somebody would have moved up, but just imagine if you would have put Jalen Suggs on this team. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have something that people could be like, hey, this would be real good. So
man, people don't know this. Malcolm Brogdon was a 40, 50, 90 club player.
Yep.
Not a lot of people was in that club.
Yo, he was like I said, he was rookie of the year. Like he's not appealing to the eyes for people. So nobody's gonna take him serious.
And if you're a fantasy guy like me and you picked Malcolm Brogdon in the sixth round, Malcolm Brogdon, everybody kept passing him, talking about I'm gonna take this point guard. I took Malcolm Brogdon. He carrying my team right now. Because Dame Lillard's stomach hurt.
What's going on with them?
All that is saying, hey, bro, I got some butterflies in my tummy. I need to sit out. AKA, please trade me. Find somebody that y'all can get worth it. Because on the other side of that, we got the bright spots. I want to know who y'all disappointments this year are. Disappointments. I'm going to start it with Pascal Siakam. I know he's coming back from an injury, but he's played a handful of games now. And Scotty Barnes is just showing why they're willing to trade Pascal for a bag of Cheetos.
Yeah.
Like he went from a cornerstone to their championship the year with Kawhi and being a clear number 2-3 behind like Kawhi and Kyle Lowry, but he's just non-existent now. Chris Boucher's outplaying him. Scotty Barnes is outplaying him. We didn't think Scotty Barnes could shoot threes. This man came out and went 4 for 5 from the 3-point line a couple nights ago. So Pascal Siakam is one of my disappointments this year so far.
You want to go ahead, Pilot?
Yeah, mine is the whole Boston Celtics team.
Hey, I'm glad you did a whole team because I thought of a whole team too. So go ahead.
Boston Celtics, man. That team has not changed much since Brad Stevens left.
Oh, tough.
And I don't get why they're struggling so much. Because a couple of years ago, they were in the Eastern Conference Finals with LeBron, and I feel like it's just a mentality thing at this point. Like, what's really the issue? They just expect to beat all the time.
Hey, they're the Utah Jazz of the East.
Yeah.
Except Utah has a good record.
Facts.
Yeah.
My
team was the 76ers.
Mm.
Only because y'all gotta just get rid of Ben, bro. Just get rid of him.
Let him
you know
go.
what I'm saying? Just let him go, man. I guess it. Like, just let him go. Y'all had beautiful summer nights. You thought it was gonna be longer than this. Like you're holding yourself up and you're holding a lot up, man. And I think it's Embiid been pretty hurt to start the year, right? You could have had something else, but you're putting yourself in this situation, man. Let him go.
Go get D'Lo and Beasley at this point.
Yeah, like let him go. Let him go and go do something else, man. I gotta go find something else, bro.
Jeez, the
So go do something else.
76ers. That's tough.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed in how they're handling that situation still. Like a bitter baby mama, bro. Come on, man.
I think my other one was Tom Thibodeau.
That's every year for Vita.
Yeah,
I mean, like
anti-Tom, baby.
Yeah, I don't know because it's not working when they have Julius Randle as number one, as the number one option. It's just not going to work out. They need another like superstar to take pressure off of him for it to work.
You see, Derrick Rose had to come drop 32 points the other night just for them to barely win. Mm-hmm. And that's Derrick Rose dropping 32 with Julius Randle still being an MVP caliber, which means like his peak that he could possibly be at. And they barely won. I think it was against, I don't know if it was like Minnesota or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's anti-Tom.
He's just one of those coaches that need to stop coaching like D'Antoni.
Yeah.
For real, man. Go to the booth. Go coach college or something like.
Yeah. Right. Go coach college and take Matt Rule with you. Matt and Tom Thibodeau. Both of y'all get the hell out.
Hey, they need to take cadence from the Bears and tell the Bulls and tell the Hornets to lose over there in Carolina. Like, hey, y'all need to lose the same day the Panthers lose.
Yeah, like yo, go.
All right, man. Now that was our players edition. We're gonna move it over to called Operation Save Them.
Mm-hmm.
We've had similar conversations to this. I got a quick small list that I want to throw out there before we get into whatever players y'all got. One that stands out to me. We talked about De'Aaron Fox already. We're not gonna get into that one too much. Bo, man. Bo. I've been watching him over the last few years since he was drafted. Not just in the G League, not just in Summer League. When he does get an opportunity to come on the floor, this man is super versatile. Like, he's Mo Bamba, but better.
Yeah.
And taller. Mo Bamba's what, 6'10"?
Yeah.
Bo's like 7'2", 7'3", and he can do everything. He broke Norman Powell's ankles last year when he was on the court and pulled up for a Jimmy from the free throw line. So to me, he's a free agent next year. Denver ain't gonna re-sign him. So for me, Operation Save Bo, go to a team like, go to the Clippers. Go to the Clippers with PG, Kawhi, be a backup, even go be a regular center over there in front of Zubac. Like, Bo need to get saved by somebody. Somebody say that, man. Go to Charlotte. Mm-hmm. Go play with Melo and them boys, bruh.
Them dudes I wish their stupid behind would have just took him instead of Devontae Graham. Trust me. Yeah, wish we would have just took him and he was sitting right there second round and we could have just took him. I was like, I didn't think he was gonna make it. But he did. Yeah, he's one. when a player sits out on a team like that, and I feel like Denver is a fairly good basketball organization. I'm not gonna say top tier, but they keep themselves away from the bottom. For him to be out like that, I feel like they know something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to, because I always hear about his medical issues and the wear and tear on his body. But I'm like, if his body's gonna break down, get what you got to get out of it and get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just
Facts.
frustrating other people. You not paying him because what he should still be on a rookie deal. So if he only plays 10 great games, let him play 10 great games and get hurt for 15 and bring him back for another 5. Because you're not about to pay him. You're not about to pay him, so get what you can out of him. But yeah, I don't know. I don't.
See,
They have to have some, like, know something or whatever it is that they really kept him out like that.
I mean, you could protect. You could be protecting 10, 15 minutes a game of overusing Nikola Jokic and
You know?
being in a better spot than you're in now.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man.
Yeah.
We'll see what that looks like. But what other players do y'all have under Operation Save Me? Just for some that I have here, I got John Wall, Brandon Ingram. We talked about the Brandon Ingram situation. John Wall ain't gonna get saved because of his $91 million owed.
And he don't need to get saved. You making bread, bro. You don't need to get saved. You don't need to get saved. You making your money, man.
He tried to get something situated with the organization for him to come back and play. And they was like, here's your role, bro. We got Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr. What do we need you to come and start for? We're not trying to win game. He wasn't happy with that. He was like, bet I'm gonna go sit back on the bench then. So who do y'all have?
So I know players got to be empowerment with money, but when you're like John and you see a trade like that, I don't know how the details of it work, but you should kind of know, like, hey, I gotta figure this out. Again, buyouts and stuff, man. Brandon Ingram, I saw you put Brandon Ingram up there, and I don't think you save him. I think you build around him. I
Okay.
think you build around Brandon. So I hit up my homie who's a Pelicans fan, and I asked him what would he do. Because as soon as you did that, I text him, and I was like, "How do you feel about Bi? I love Bi. Bi's this and that. 24 years old. We got him under contract till 2025. He's a foundational piece. I didn't know they had him under contract till 2025. I thought he was done this year. So I didn't get the chance to fact check him. But if you are the Pelicans and you do have Bi under contract till 2025, Zion's gone, bro. I'm not about to keep playing this game with this man, bro. Zion's gone. I could get a capable player. Well, I don't. You're way too far out to make a push for the playoffs this year. I could get a capable player and a pick, and possibly maybe like a 2-3 year down the line pick. You know what I'm saying? In response for it. My homie said he wanted like a James Harden ransom for Zion. You're not gonna get it, bro. You're not gonna. He was like, I need a superstar and 3 picks, or 2 stars and 2. Bro, the man's played like 86
That's like
games.
charging $25 for a Big Mac.
Yeah, like, nah, bro.
Be realistic, man.
Yeah.
God, if I would have sent y'all the top 10 list that he sent me, my man's really argued that Zion's a top 10 player right now. And I was like, yeah, bro.
Where?
Said, yeah, bro. And we had a fat argument. Like, we had our discussion about it. Again, bro. I said, you're out of your mind, bro. I said, you're out of your mind.
Do we invite this man to the chat?
You said what?
You need to invite
Send him the link to this stream. I will cancel I'll cancel every other topic we got, man, because that's crazy. I would love to hear the logic, though.
Yeah, I'll give you his logic. But his logic was, when Zion played, he was top 10 percentile in most major categories. He's a 6'6" forward, and who does this and that. His game is Giannis-like, the way he goes in and out and dominates. Giannis. And then I told him this. He gave me his top 10 list. Nobody that we wouldn't have in our top 10 list, but he inserted Zion at about 7 over people like Bill, Young, and stuff like that. His logic was, in the time that he's played, his statistics have shown that. Here at TTE, your availability is number 1 on our list. Your availability, your production in your availability is very close after, and your team's productivity. If you're dropping 27 a game and you're still the 13th seed in the West, my brothers could tell me, hey man, we don't give a damn. We do not give a damn. If you're dropping 25 and 12 and you're constantly 13th, 14th place, we do
Yep.
not give a damn.
Air.
It does not matter to us.
Mm-mm.
That was his argument.
Insert Aaron Gordon.
Insert Aaron
20,
Gordon.
22 plus points over in Orlando.
Zach LaVine. We argued about Zach LaVine walking into this year because we said, well, he's been dropping this for a while. But what's his team success look like? We all agreed he has the best team that he's had with him now, and his production is still the same. So, like, okay, Zach, you deserve this ranking that we're going to give you. But there was that argument. You are not going to be a stat stuffer and think we're going to walk you in. I try to explain to him there's a difference between top talent and top player. My rebuttal was the man's isn't even the best dude in his draft class.
Thank you.
He goes, you're out of your mind if you think John Moran is better than Zion. I said, my brother, I said, I am absolutely positive if we was to redo that draft right now, 28 teams, if they had the number one pick, would take Ja before they take Zion.
Facts.
They might even take Cam Johnson before they take Zion.
And he, with his life, he says no. He's living up to the potential. I said, look. I said it's year 3. This is when your class gets evaluated. I said Ja's been to a play-in, Ja's been to the playoffs, and Ja was dang near getting ready to be MVP candidate if he was going to keep pushing his Memphis team up. Well, look at how bad the Pelicans are without Zion. That was that bad.
The 63 games he played last year, y'all, was that, but you couldn't even make 10 seed.
Like, we're getting destroyed now without him, but with him, I was like, look, and he gave me the logic. Well, sometimes he plays point guard. I said, listen, I have no sympathy for your play style and the play style your coaches allow. If you're a great player, I said, if you're a great player, the coaching and the team will adapt to that. But if you're just stat stuffing, we don't care. And so that was part of his logic. And then maybe, I told him to come on one day and he could talk about that. Well, he's a good dude, smart dude with basketball, but he with his Pelicans, smart dude, but he's very opposite of the stance that we've all spoken on.
We're all passionate about our teams, man. We're all passionate. I give it up to him. We gonna cut the whole Zion talk because we ain't gonna waste. That's like talking about Luka on this channel, bro. We don't care about that.
Yeah. So that was his logic. Was that? So I told him when I saw Bi, I said, if I'm the Pelicans, I'm already so far in the hole. I asked him, I was like, what would you do with Zion if you're so confident that Bi is a foundational piece? He says, I'm not moving Zion, period. He said, not at least to this offseason. So he pretty much said if Zion doesn't play a game this year, he wouldn't trade him because he's still hoping that at the end of this year, going in the next offseason, something can be worked out with coaching and stuff. But he was like, there's a possibility that it can't, and he gets traded. So I asked him, I said, give me a trade scenario where you were comfortable with letting Zion go to another team before the All-Star break. And again, it was pretty much like a Harden ransom. He didn't give me the exact details, but he said I would need a superstar and picks. And I was like, work that out for me. Give me details. And he gave me one trade scenario where Zion ended up in OKC and they picked up like SGA and 2 picks.
OKC don't want that.
So I said, yo, that's gonna get denied. And he was like, you telling me OKC don't want Zion?
No.
I said, yeah, I'm telling you, OKC don't want Zion, bro. I said, OKC has made it known by what they're stockpiling, what they're building for. He was like, oh, well, we would take SGA and some picks and somebody from the Knicks. I think like it was a 3-team trade with Mitchell Robinson, SGA, and 2 picks end up coming in the Pelicans. I said, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I said, yeah, it's gonna get denied, bro. I said, it's gonna get denied. He still had a couple more, but in order for Zion to get moved this year, he was looking for 2 players and 2 picks.
And this ain't 2K, man. Send that man to Houston for like KPJ Sengun. Like,
yeah,
that's the best you're gonna get, bro. You better go get some young pieces to build around your young core.
Yeah.
You got Alexander
I would,
Walker,
yeah,
Nikhil
I would
Alexander
build.
Walker, great player. Josh
I would
Hart,
build.
great player that you could trade somebody somewhere else. Devontae
Yeah.
Graham, he's still a young dude. You can build off of him right next to Bi, but
Yeah.
I don't understand. Who you got, Paula, as far as a save me? Operation Save Me.
Operation Save Me. Let's see. Mine was DeJounte Murray and Cam Reddish.
Ethan said, personal suggestion, stay away from that, people. He been 2K for too long. Amen. Thank you.
Amen, Ethan. Amen.
Too many my GM trades.
Yeah.
Who'd you have, Paula?
DeJounte Murray and Cam Reddish.
Ooh. I like that.
I think DeJounte Murray's his time is getting wasted in San Antonio. I think he needs to go to a contending team probably like 76ers to help boost what they needed.
Plus, Popovich is known to trade his players to the East. He ain't gonna trade them within conference, man.
Damn. Where is
DeJounte Murray? I mean, obviously the one that stands out is Philly, right? Like,
yeah,
it's like any decent point guard that's not named Shake Milton or you know those dudes over there. It's a great fit, but
and he's a lengthy point guard too.
It's like 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
Man. DeJounte Murray.
Okay, I can say DeJounte. You know what? I'm definitely gonna hold on to that one and come back. I gotta think about that one.
You know what? I'd love to see DeJounte in Boston.
I don't want to see nobody in Boston right now. I've been trying to send them people forever. I would. Okay. One thing we did agree on was get Zion to Popovich.
That's true. We did say get Zion to Popovich.
So you send Zion to Popovich, you get what DeJounte. I'm not even gonna lie. That almost seems like that's equal enough. You know what I'm saying? It almost feels like that's equal enough because I'm not gonna. You ain't played like 50% of your games, my man. But we all have said get Zion to Popovich, and if Pop can't fix his career, then it's just a wrap.
That's almost like one of. That's like writing in a Death Note. Y'all know the anime Death Note? You write into Death Note, that person dies. It's like if you send somebody to Popovich and Popovich can't fix him, you can't tell me that every other coach in the league is not gonna look and be like, "Well, damn, Pop couldn't fix him. What makes me think I can fix him?"
Yeah,
back.
That's like a Death Note for that man.
I know they want Zion media dandy to get to the Knicks somehow though.
Not gonna work.
So,
hey, Zion for Kemba sound like a very even trade right now based on the availability and productivity. 0 for 0 on both.
Cam Reddish. Where can I get Cam Reddish?
Utah.
Yeah, first place we said was Utah. We said get him in Utah.
That is an amazing fit for Cam Reddish. You put Cam Reddish over there in the starting lineup with Jordan Clarkson coming out behind him. Cam Reddish is like a 6'7", 6'8" combo guard forward.
Yeah, because he don't get played enough in Atlanta behind. Who's that? Herder?
Yeah, Herder or Bogdanovich. They just got him.
Yeah, they're kind of set.
They got a whole slew of dudes there.
Yeah. So those are my two Operation Save 'em. Murray and Reddish. They need to get out of there.
Those are tough ones.
Those are great options. Cam Reddish. As much as I hate Utah fans here in Utah, I would love to see them have a dude like Cam Reddish, bro.
Yeah,
that would be nice. They probably get mad because they got to trade away someone like Bogan Bogdanovich and like Joe Ingles.
Now they probably trade away they have Eric Pascal.
Who's the other one?
Pascal. Oh yeah.
O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal.
Yeah. Royce O'Neal.
Atlanta needs a Royce O'Neal type dude over there.
Yes.
He's very
that can probably work out.
Jay Crowder-ish.
Yeah. And Royce, you could swap that. I would even take that on a swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam Cam and Royce on the swap. Yeah, I do that.
Utah,
All right, man.
you watching?
Utah. Dwayne. Wade. Dwayne. I know you down the street somewhere with Gabrielle and we ain't on a first name basis, but man, bring over Cam. I know you got your son over there in the G League team.
Sometimes I think the reasons why a lot of teams hold off on these trades is they don't want to turn out to be the loser. You know what I'm saying? You know, be like, bro, I don't want to be the one who lost out, or I want to get more out of it. Like, bro, sometimes you're like, just make the move you need to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, make the move you need to make. Because at the end of the day, if you do your thing, you win. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be the Sixers. Don't be the Sixers and be a big loser when you have so many offers for that man. Now you're lucky to get a bag of Cheetos that's half eaten with sour cream in it.
Vito, would you accept Ben Simmons to your team?
For who? Give me a proposal and I'll tell you.
All right, so let me see.
Terry Rozier and Kelly Oubre.
You're not taking Terry.
How about Gordon Hayward?
I'll give up Gordon.
Oh yeah, he would give up Gordon in a heartbeat.
Because contract-wise, that kind of matches.
That's what has to happen. If it's contract-wise, Gordon has to go.
Yeah.
If it's contract-wise.
So probably Gordon and PJ.
Ooh, Gordon is a great fit over there too.
Yeah, I would do Gordon and PJ.
But you could run a small ball lineup with Ben Simmons at the 5.
And look, y'all know he's my man. But Gordon and PJ could go. But if you told me, yo, give me Ben for Miles, I would do it. I would do Ben for Miles. Because Kelly does something offensively and defensively for us that Miles can't. Miles is the show. Miles has the ceiling. But Kelly's shooting, like he's shooting really good.
He's shooting the lights out right now.
Yeah, and
Freaky
he's
shooter.
playing really good defense. Miles doesn't play great defense. That's what's pissing me off. Is Miles doesn't play great defense. So I would, if you contract-wise, Gordon would have to be in it. Contract-wise, Gordon would have. And if you told me Gordon and PJ for Ben, I would do it. You're not taking Terry though.
So if it was Gordon and Miles, because Miles ain't got paid yet, he betting on himself.
I would take that. I will take it.
Ooh, that's nasty.
I would absolutely take it. Oos, our game-ending lineups have been pretty much Melo, Terry, Miles, Gordon, Kelly. You take Gordon and Miles, okay, cool. I got Melo, Terry, PJ, Ben, Kelly, McDaniels, Cody Martin.
You putting the defensive player of the year on that team? That's already one of the. I think y'all are the highest scoring team right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We don't have that. We don't have Terry hoops. We know LaMelo played, but we don't have that locked down.
Ben Simmons is 6'10" too.
6'10".
He can play center.
He can play that in the 5. I would take Ben. I went in the group and I argued Ben. Yeah. But a lot of people, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. There was a minority of Hornets fans who was with me who was like, "Yo, we should get Ben for this reason alone." Well, he doesn't shoot. I don't give a damn about his shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Who said this? Isaiah Thomas said this. This man don't need to work on his 3-point shooting. He need to work on his free throw shooting.
Yeah.
Fix your free throw shooting. You're in the game all 48 minutes. 48 minutes. You're in the game all 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Easy.
And insert Ben Simmons into that, like, as the small ball 5, like, he can switch too.
Our small ball 5 is PJ. Our small ball 5 is PJ, and I don't want to play PJ.
And PJ got scored on for the game-winning bucket against Giannis.
Yeah. PJ 6'7". PJ 6'7" on his best day.
Ooh. On his best day. I think that's also a win for Philly. Even if they do just get PJ and Gordon, you put Gordon over there.
PJ's a stretch. Like PJ's a stretch big. He's got a 7-foot wingspan, but dude's 6'7", bro. He's not. He'd
be over there backing up Tobias Harris, but like you put Gordon over there, he's immediately in the starting lineup. Take Danny Green goofy ass out. You'd be straight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would definitely take him.
What a trade. Okay, Ballard.
Yeah.
Gee. Operation Save Ben. Get him to Charlotte. MJ.
Fix that man. That's why I said you can't take Ben. You can't give me Ben and take Terry. You know what I'm saying?
76ers.
Yeah, you can't take Terry because I'm not going to lose.
F your life.
I'm not going to lose that shooter.
Bing bong. All right, so this is the one I was a little bit more excited for. This is not the one that I'm way excited for at the end, but your quarterway all-star starting five for the East, for the West. There ain't no judgments who your personal starting five is for a quarter of the way through the NBA. Start us off. It looked like you already got it written down and everything.
Yeah,
let's go through one conference together. So who go ahead and start, Pilot? You go ahead and start, and we'll just feed off
we'll start with the East.
East. So my starting five for the
Start with
East.
your point guard. Start with your point guard. We'll all go through position wise.
Trae Young.
Ooh.
Trae Young is my point guard.
Trae Young.
Okay.
Not the East.
Last few games, he's balling.
I gotta go with LaMelo. LaMelo is my starting point guard in the East.
Okay.
Very, very close off the bench is probably Malcolm Brogdon, but LaMelo is definitely my starting point guard over the East.
Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
And I mean, just for shits and giggles, I might throw Lonzo in there as a backup.
Yeah, I'll go LaMelo first with like Trae right there, but I wouldn't trip off of whichever one's there.
Mm-hmm.
LaMelo definitely making an All-Star this year.
He's making it, but it just depends who's going to start.
Right.
Yeah,
it's pretty up in the air over there. Shooting guard.
Yeah. Mine was Levine.
I'll take Levine too. I almost put James because I forgot Levine, but I'll take Levine.
I can go with Levine. Yeah. I'll put Levine at the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Come on forward. Who's your 3?
DeRozan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Back-to-back Bulls. Back-to-back Bulls.
Yep.
Imagine, bro. Imagine LaMelo Ball throwing oops to Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan in an All-Star game. I ain't go with DeRozan only because the next person at the 4, they don't have him playing the 3 where he's at. So 4 is pretty obvious, I think, for everybody.
It's KD, right?
Yeah.
KD.
KD and Giannis. That's who's.
Yeah,
that's who's
KD and Giannis. That's not KD and Giannis.
Yep. KD Giannis, same.
LaMelo, Levine, DeRozan, KD, and Giannis.
There's no big in the East that has been healthy enough for me to be like, bet. Starting. Bless you.
KD and Giannis. And then you got I think some of the first reserves you could think about would be like Trae.
Brogdon.
James Harden would still be up there, man. Even though he's at where he's at right now.
Yeah. I feel like Beal got I feel like Beal got to be in that conversation for sure.
Bradley Beal. Another big man that might not seem sexy and appealing in the moment, but Clint Capela. I kind of like how Clint's been balling a little bit here. But it's ugly style for all.
Hear me out, man. Yeah. Hear me out. Scotty Barnes.
Not year 1. We'll see how the next month goes.
Scotty Barnes.
Not year 1.
We'll see how the next month goes.
He's missed like 2 games, 3 games so far this year. He's averaging 20+ points. His numbers look very nice.
Yeah.
Their record don't look nice, but his numbers is looking good.
Nah.
That moves us over to the West. Starting point guard, Vita. Start us off, man. Who's the starting point guard for the West? Quarter of the year All-Star.
Starting point guard for the West. Easiest one ever. The second best Curry in the league, Steph. I got suggestions in the chat. Say, Butler. Ethan said Butler. We forgot about Jimmy. I knew he was sitting here. Ethan, thank you.
You right. DeRozan got to go to the bench. I got to put Butler in that starting lineup.
Thank you for saying something. I'm sitting here looking at the standings, and I'm like, I'm missing a team because I went to Jason Tatum. But I was like, this man
I
doesn't
was thinking
deserve
Jason Tatum too, but Boston.
I'm glad you said something. So my bad. Forgive me. Now that we
Thank you,
got the
Ethan.
Miami Heat, we forgot that the Miami Heat's in the East. Take out
Yeah.
Clint. Take out Clint. I'm sorry. And then it's Butler and Bam. You know what I'm saying? It's
Plus,
Butler and Bam.
for the sake
Thank God.
for the sake of popularity, Trae Young might not even be the second point guard. It might be Kyle Lowry.
I don't think Kyle's gonna get it, bro.
Popularity? I don't think.
I don't know, man. All of New York hates that man.
They do.
All of New York, not some of New York.
They do.
But there's
God, how did we miss
another
that?
49 states.
How did we miss Miami?
People.
You smart.
So real quick, so on the bench we had Trey, Beal, now DeRozan because Butler goes up.
DeRozan.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that team. I'm done.
Damn. I think Embiid will find a way on the bench. He got to.
Yeah.
Best player on one of the better teams.
He's got time. But yeah, for the West starting point guard, obviously Steph, man. Chef Man Curry, number one.
I ain't even gonna argue with that.
I don't think I can't. He's killing it so cold. I don't think anybody can think of anybody else. You know,
and if anybody say Chris Paul over Steph,
no.
you need a hug.
Yeah.
It's another hater.
All right, 2 guard. Sitting at shooting guard. I think we all agree on a point guard.
You got
shooting guard?
Shooting guard in the West.
PG-13.
PG-13. I ain't gonna argue with PG-13.
Cold. Yup.
I ain't gonna argue with PG-13.
Although, for the sake of entertainment, I might even say Anthony Edwards.
No, he was a reserve. He was a reserve.
Yeah, he can be reserved, man.
Third spot.
I ain't mad at
As soon as
that.
he said PG, I was just about to say, Anthony could be a reserve.
PG at the 2.
The rest of the list, he
PG
really
or D-Book.
Nah, I gotta go PG. PG's carrying the
I'm talking
team.
about like for the reserves.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say D-Book ain't even the best player on this team, although he should be.
Yeah.
Small forward. We're gonna leave LeBron out of this conversation for the sake he gonna get in for the sake of popularity.
Yeah.
But small forward. And if he deserves to be there, he deserves to be there. But
small forwards in the West. Again, now I'm not trying to make sure I miss like Miami like we did in the West.
ooh, Ethan got Donovan Mitchell at the 2. He says Donovan Mitchell. Question.
Donovan Mitchell.
I think he makes the playoffs. He's definitely not getting snubbed this year. Book is gonna get snubbed, but I don't got Donovan Mitchell starting over PG. Personally.
Nah.
Not even gonna lie, I think we might have to move PG to the 3 and give that 2 spot to Booker Donovan.
I can't trust. I can't put Book there, bro. Like it's hard for me to put Book there.
You can't fight 17, Oos. You can't fight 17. That streak's gonna put him there. That streak is gonna put him there.
It don't feel right. Donnie starting at the 2 and moving PG to the 3 don't make sense. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
So
because remember, Anthony, we said we'll give Anthony Edwards a spot, but he's not the immediate backup. He's like 12, 13 man at the end of this bench who's gonna get in. But yeah, I will let Book and Donovan either or right now have the 2 spot and let PG take the 3.
So Donnie at the 2. I'm not gonna say deep. I'll give D-Book the bench. I ain't gonna say he's starting in the All-Star game after he done got snubbed the last 2 years. You don't go from getting snubbed to. Although Zach LaVine will be that dude, but
I really
PG
feel like I'm drawing a blank.
PG at the 3, at the 4.
4, I put Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know. I haven't really seen any much on the West, man. It's just the same few teams, and it's not really.
I got AD there. There.
True.
Although
Him and
his expectations are so high that anything that's not top 3 player is all underperforming. But like, I gotta put AD there.
True. Him and his 15% 3-point shooting.
All right, y'all. I think we might have made a mistake, but we'll finish this lineup before I come back.
The 5.
5. I think Jokic still gets it. I don't know. It's just
Yoke's a beast, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yoke
Yo,
is a beast.
Jokic is like he's like a shoe in. Say if he missed the season, then maybe it'd be like a fight between Aiton, Gobert, and Aiton and
Cat.
Gobert and Cat.
Man.
What was the mistake we made, Beta? Who did we forget?
Diaper Dandy. Your Diaper Dandy, man. You already know who it is.
John Morant.
Oh,
Nah, that man that played down there in Dallas.
yeah. Luka.
So you would have
Yeah.
one. You would
I'm not-
pretty much have Steph at the 1 and Luke at the 2. If it's an all-star game, it's not an all NBA. It's an all-star game.
Yeah, that's an all-star game.
So if it's an all-star game, then Luka's going to be.
No. This is our All-Star game.
Yeah.
Our All-Star quarter of the year. I sat here and told y'all not to pick LeBron at the 3. If we're talking about the actual pick, it's gonna be Steph, Luka, Bron, AD, and Jokic.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
But if we talking our All-Star game,
We gotta do better, NBA. We gotta do better, NBA. You know what I'm saying? We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, man. We already know. We know Luke is gonna get there. We know Luke is gonna get there.
Luka, you
But
nice,
I
man.
still stand by what we said as of now. So it'll be Steph. We just go for sake. Steph, Book, PG, AD, Yo.
Donnie.
And yeah. And then you got Donnie, flip flop, either or.
Cool. Quarterway All-Star starting 5. I'll throw it on. What am I gonna throw it on? I'll throw it on our maybe our Twitter. I'll throw it on our Twitter and see what we get on there.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Best support players so far is the next topic. Best support players. Really gotta think about this. Sometimes these are the players that don't get no stats. PJ Tucker. The dudes that do all the dirty work. Davion Mitchell. Just dudes like that whether they're on granted, support player gotta be on a winning team, right? Somebody that's currently in a playoff race. Although I would love to put Davion Mitchell in that conversation. They're what, 11th?
Jordan Poole.
Ooh.
Jordan Poole gets it.
Jordan Poole.
Ooh. His production is like a starting player, being the supporting player that he is.
And his confidence is, yeesh. He's just like Steph. When he shoots the ball, he shoots it with confidence. If he's gonna miss, he's gonna miss. He's gonna keep shooting. That's what I like about Jordan Poole now. His confidence is different now,
Best
man.
support players. Best support players. Best support players. I'm trying to think of somebody. I hated having to see like Pat Connaughton. Really good in his role.
That's a great name for sure.
Yeah, Pat Connaughton is really good in his role. I like Ngakwe for Atlanta. Yeah, I seen him a little bit. I feel like he fulfills his role well. Oh shoot, man. Who else?
Thinking.
Hey man, the Martin twins.
Ricky Rubio.
Ooh. He ain't even a starter. Point guard.
Definitely done his job.
Tough, yeah. Couple of 38-point games.
Yeah.
Ricky Rubio. Oh, Vanderbilt over in Minnesota. It's not a winning team, granted. But man, Vanderbilt's carving out a real nice role over there. Let me Carmelo Anthony, man.
Man.
Carmelo and Hesamelo Jello, favorite color yellow, man. This man. Ooh, thank you. He's outperforming the starting center, Daniel Gafford. These are all the players that people don't talk about.
Gafford, that dude's nice, bro. Shoot.
Carmelo is playing out of his mind, man. I'm gonna go with Robert Williams. He hasn't been starting. Al Horford has been starting, but man, That man is a stat monster. He can play 15 minutes, get you 5 for 5 shooting, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks, no turnovers. Miss all his free throws.
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson.
Ooh,
He's helped out PG a lot.
yes.
He's helped out PG a lot with
The,
scoring.
the man with the
He don't get enough.
goggles.
Yeah.
He don't get enough credit.
Reggie Jackson. Man, it's some good. We're good place in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are in a really good place in the league. I think for a minute there, we was getting a whole bunch of like people. They were trying to place all these guys in like star roles, where it's like they could be the next star. Cam Reddish can have the best NBA career from his class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think all of these dudes are developing into nice role players for sure.
Yeah.
All right, man, y'all ready?
Dinwiddie. You can't forget about Dinwiddie in Washington too.
Yeah.
He's a very nice compliment over there.
He's been buns when he played us though, which helped us win. I was like, thank God he's off tonight.
He said he was buns when he played us.
And he really was. He couldn't make nothing. You could tell he was frustrated. I was like, man, thank God he's not hitting them. The game would have been totally different. You could just tell he was just missing. I was like, thank God. I'll take these.
Ooh. Are y'all ready for the start, bench, and cut edition?
Start, bench, and cut.
Start,
Yes,
bench, and cut.
Start, bench, and cut. Let us know.
We got Russell Westbrook, and we're not talking about this year. Then we're talking about the best they've been in their career.
Okay, best they've been. Best
they've been in their career.
Start, bench, cut.
Russell Westbrook, Dame Dollar, Luka Doncic.
it's easy for me. Starting Westbrook easily. I'm benching Dame and I'm cutting Luka.
Ooh, a lot of people gonna hate that answer.
Yeah, I'm saying start Russ, bench Dame, cut Luka.
Ooh. I ain't even mad at it. Okay, start Russ, bench Dame, cut Luka.
Yeah, I think that's easy. Honestly, I think the best of Dame's career, he's been to the Western Conference Finals. Granted, he got swept by the Warriors. Luka's best went to the first round and got out of there.
Got out of there.
So Dame is more clutch too. So I ain't going.
Dame is clutch. I mean, Luke, I can't be that much of a Luka hater and say he's not clutch. Luka is pretty clutch.
He's clutch, but nah.
All right, I'm gonna throw it back for y'all. I'm gonna throw it all the way back. Start, bench, cut. You got Shaq, you got Hakeem Olajuwon, you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm sorry, what did you say again?
You got Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm starting Kareem, benching Hakeem, and cutting Shaq.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Kareem,
I think
Shaq.
dominant wise, Shaq is probably the most dominant center we've ever seen. But Kareem, his scoring ability was it's that much more scary. And
Kareem got the unblockable shot.
God, man, I can't even argue that. I would have to agree. Kareem, Olajuwon off the bench, Shaq.
Olajuwon, Shaq.
Man, I feel like when we look back at this tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, idiot.
All right, this one will probably be a little bit easier. Stop it. But Miami Bron, Cleveland the second time Bron, and then Laker Bron.
Second term Bron starts. Miami Bron on the bench. Laker Bron 10-day COVID test.
Yeah, the same for me. Second year Brown was just
Second term Bron was just
different.
Just the epitome of everything basketball was like supposed to be in one person, bro.
Different. All right, right here. You got Vince Carter, best Vince Carter's ever been. T-Mac, Carmelo Anthony. Because the best Melo was that small forward.
Yeah. So the starter is not hard to me. The starter's T-Mac. The starter isn't hard to me at all. It's who gets put on the bench.
Yeah,
and the bench part is hard. So T-Mac starting, and that's a breeze.
That's everything you need.
Yeah. But I'm like Melo's going on the bench.
I ain't even mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
We'll answer that one too, Ethan. We'll get to that.
Our bench cut. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the next. We gonna roll with that one next. I like that, Ethan.
T-Mac's gonna start. T-Mac's gonna start. Melo's gonna be on the bench. VC's gonna be
okay.
out.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Okay,
hey, there goes BC.
I had to really think about that.
And I can't even argue with it either. All right, so Ethan got
when you said Prime Melo, like best of Melo, people got to remember Prime Melo won rings with the Olympics. Not changing his game because people always say
him.
He had to dude. One dribble pull up so deadly, bro. Jab step so deadly.
I think it was an all-time Olympic score for them too until KD broke it.
Until KD, yeah.
LeBron, KD, and Larry from Ethan. Start bench cut. LeBron, KD, or Larry Bird.
Ooh.
LeBron, KD, or Larry Bird.
Ugh, somebody get left off this list.
Everybody's gonna hate me. Oh my god.
I just said it, so I gotta stand by it. Second term Cavs LeBron is the best basketball player ever. So LeBron's still going to start. If I'm looking at the best ever, that's what I'm looking at.
Where's KD's best? Because that's a hard question to answer.
KD's best is the 3/4 court jumper over second term LeBron. Win the finals. You know what I mean?
That's tough. That's tough.
To win the finals. So let me
LeBron's best.
Huh?
That's what you're saying. Oh.
No, the Warriors beat LeBron's best.
Oh god!
Two of what will end up.
Yeah, my list is gonna go exactly how he put it. LeBron, KD, Bird's getting cut. But the reason why Bird is gonna get cut is because, bro, that's damn near a 15-year evolution gap, and there was no 6'11" scores like KD was back then. So I feel like it's slightly unfair to Bird to have to match him with the guy he created. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he had 15 years to pretty much perfect everything that he laid out. So yeah.
I ain't even mad at that either. But like the hardest the hardest question for me to answer is where's the best KD? KD, I'm talking about like we say LeBron was the best basketball player, period, second time Cavs. KD on that Warriors team was a catch and shoot dude. You know what I mean? There was not a lot of ISO plays until the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, last 4 minutes, throw it to KD. Steph and Clay go sit in the corner and at the wing. Dre comes at the pick. Who was there for at the time? Iguodala? Go sit in the corner, bro. Like go sit in the corner. We need you on defense, not on offense. Run that pick and roll with KD. Dre.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Because again, KD, like we say, KD is like LeBron. He's the person we'll never see get bad. There's never going to be that clear drop off of where we could say he was bad.
Ethan said probably OKC. I'm gonna get bold and I'm gonna say the best KD is right now. The KD we're seeing right now might be peak KD because we're seeing this dude do it from
It really
everywhere
might,
over everyone.
It really might.
Ethan got 2013, 2014 KD. Isn't that when they went to the playoffs? They went to the finals.
Yeah,
and they lost.
Almost got swept.
Yeah.
By Miami, Brown.
Yeah.
All right.
That's tough. I'm gonna ask that question around. What is prime KD? What is the best KD? What is the best KD?
All right, the last one. Last one is a duos matchup.
Duos.
Start, bench, cut. You got MJ Pippen. You got Shaq and Kobe. You got Magic and Kareem.
Eesh.
Start one, bench one, cut one.
Shaq and Kobe.
Who's the first one?
MJ Scotty. MJ Scotty, Shaq and Kobe, or Kareem Magic. Ooh, hey, we'll make Ethan's last. We'll make Ethan's the last one because that's interesting.
And it is interesting.
I don't think Magic was that great of a shooter, was he? He was just a great playmaker, honestly.
Yeah,
so
great playmaker, great finishing at the basket. He was a proficient. He was a good enough shooter.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna cut him though. I'm gonna cut Magic and Kareem, and then I'm gonna start Shaq and Kobe, and then MJ and Pippen bench.
So the difference between Shaq being started here and cut in the previous one, Kobe and Magic.
Yes.
Ooh, Ethan got the same thing. Start Shaq, Kobe, bench MJ, Pippen, cut Magic, Kareem. That's tough. I ain't even give an answer because it was so tough. I mean, me personally, I'm starting Shaq and Kobe because come on, dog.
I watched Shaq and Kobe dominate that whole.
Kobe and Shaq, bench MJ and Pippen, cut Magic and Kareem.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Kobe is cooking Magic. Period. Okay. Like Kobe is cooking Magic. Kobe said this before. He said, "I'm a one-on." Somebody asked him who would win on a one-on-one game between you and LeBron. He said, "Me. I'm a one-on-one player. Like at nature, I'm a one-on-one player."
Again, I would have to agree with Ethan.
Kobe and MJ as like 1.0 and 2.0. Kobe's still winning, honestly. I think.
And I think that goes back to Vita's point. It's an evolution, man. Like, that's a 10-year evolution. You're playing the best MJ against the best Kobe.
Yeah.
That's tough. All right, so Ethan's will be the last one that we do before we wrap it up. He has Giannis, the Admiral, David Robinson, and Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Because those are all some very versatile players.
But the one part that's easy for me is I'm going to cut the Admiral.
The Admiral?
No doubt.
You're out of here, buddy.
I'm going to cut the Admiral. And maybe, just maybe this is me not seeing him like I see Giannis now. But I'm going to start Hakeem and bench Giannis and cut David Robinson.
So I agree with all of that because right now, although tell me I'm wrong on this. Giannis's go-to move, drive to the right to the middle, spin back, lay it up. It's always drive back, spin over to his right shoulder.
Yeah, or he does the Euro. Just
yeah.
It's the same two moves.
He covers so much ground, bro. So fast.
Yeah, he's lengthy, man.
But if you ask me what Hakeem Olajuwon's go-to is,
Everything.
People call his whole arsenal of moves the dream shake. Like
The dream.
The dream, bro.
that evolution is just still going.
Yeah. Nobody's. Yeah.
Embiid got a little bit of it, but I think he's just too lazy. So, yeah, man, that was our first start, bench, and cut. We're gonna put this in every other week. So this one will be in next week's segment. We'll kind of get some input from y'all. We'll go to the social medias like TikTok, Facebook to see what y'all want to talk about for the start, bench, and cuts. But any final thoughts, man? I do this every week. Any final thoughts about your team? It's time to get selfish before we wrap it up.
Yeah, y'all go ahead.
All right, I'll go. It's in the title.
Go.
Something fishy, man.
Something fishy going on.
Something fishy. LeBron had one bad COVID test out of 3 that day. Sent home from Sacramento, put in COVID, put in a COVID protocol. You know what I'm saying? And then 9 straight negative tests. So now he's active for tomorrow. I just don't think they want to see the Lakers get their chemistry together. We starting to get healthy. THT for me right now is our biggest. That's our wild card. THT need to figure it out when LeBron is there. When he's not there, THT can drop 26, 5 and 7, easy.
Yeah.
Maybe steal, maybe a block. LeBron is there. This man goes 1 for 9, 2 points, 3 turnovers, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. So THT dog, you the one that we saved, man. We saved you just like we saved Kuzma. Please don't let us regret it like we regret saving Kuzma.
Man.
That's it for me from the Lakers, man.
Go ahead, Pilot. You want to go ahead?
All right, man. I know everybody jumped off the bandwagon already because, we lost to the Suns, man. I mean, hey, man. Hey, man.
Get them out of
we
here.
Had a couple. Hey, man. Steph Curry get at least 20 in that game. We whipping your asses. Just know that, all right?
What do you go, 4 for like 18 or something like that?
Yeah, he went 4 for 20. We out-rebounded them, and they had a big. We out-rebounded them 55 to 38. That's the big margin. Right? We had to cut our turnovers, man. Man, I don't know, man. We still the best in the league, man.
Hey, in the 10 game series, I got y'all 8 out of 10. So
they run back tomorrow night. You say they play tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, we got them tomorrow night.
Yeah, Sons of Warriors is back tomorrow night. So like, I don't know. I'd ever understand some of those takes that. God, like analysts, please be better. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Suns look like the better team. Nah.
Or
we hit a couple more shots, man.
Yeah, or give up y'all 6-figure salaries to us, who have not enough time, but can still give a good opinion, man.
I ain't even asking for 6.
Here we go.
Give me a quarter of that.
Here's my hot take.
Uh-oh.
Like a mother sucker. Y'all know me, baby. Bossy in the building. Yeah. Mooly. Yeah. I'm telling you, and I'm going to go on to say it. Y'all know how I felt when LaMelo came in, and it's about that time. Come to New Year's, by the time New Year's come around, LaMelo's going to be one of the top 3 for MVP this year.
Ooh. Ain't even mad at that.
When we come back around for the New Year's, if LaMelo can put the Hornets in a position to be a top 3 seed in the East, with the way he's playing now, he will be in the MVP conversation. He will be in the MVP conversation.
Will he be number 1 in that conversation?
I don't know. That's gonna. I can't. Again, we don't jump too hot. We don't jump too hot. We all agree. We all agree that the important basketball is after break. But we only. So, and the reason why I say this is this. I told y'all, a home team, I'm cool. An away team, we've been showing struggles. This trip, we grew way better than what we did in the first trip. Defensively, we're off. We realize how important like Cody Martin and Plumlee is to us defensively. I hate Plumlee. There is a big gap defensively when he's on the court and not. But from now until New Year's, we only got 4 home games. We got like 12 away games during this time. So if I can, so if I can get to New Year's and just be over 500, knowing that for the rest of the year, I only have like 10, 12 away games, and I'm going to be at home a lot, like, I'm going to be sitting in a good spot. And I think they're starting to get it together, like, how to be better away. JB's got to start to learn how to handle these back-to-backs better, because he'll give LaMelo and them like 38, close to 40 minutes on the first night and fly out of town. Not a home back-to-back. We'll play at home and then we'll get on a plane and fly somewhere. Like, yo, bro, like, share the minutes around so we just as fresh night too. But we get back here New Year's, I think LaMelo's gonna be a person everybody's gonna be like, yo, this dude needs to. Ja Morant was like my MVP type of dude before he took the injury. I don't get any update on that, but yeah, LaMelo will be in the MVP conversation around New Year's time, and then when we come back after All-Star break, when we start to pick out our MVPs, then we'll be able to see.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. This clip probably gonna be on the TikToks. So I can feel it. LaMelo, top 3 for MVP after New Year's. You heard it here first.
By New Year's.
You heard it here first on TTE's.
So put it like this.
Talks.
I'm pretty much telling you, if LaMelo can get out of this month and be the Eastern Conference Player of the Month come January 1st, he'll be in that MVP conversation through the end of the year. Cool. But that's the type of play I'm getting ready to expect from him now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, y'all. We live right now on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're gonna start slowly transitioning away from Twitch over into YouTube primarily for just TT Talks. But thanks for tapping in with us. Ethan, man.
Tuesday.
Thanks for the interactions, dog.
Ethan. Yeah.
We'll be back on Tuesday for the NFL edition.
NFL.
And then Thursday again.
Let me a score.
They're in halftime right now. I think it's 13-7. Cowboys are up.
Cool.
Yeah, 13-7. Cowboys are up. CD, kind of what we talked about on Tuesday. He's not taking over the game. I don't think Amari Cooper's playing today.
He is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
That explains it. CD's got 2 catches, 41 yards. Tony Pollard's very underwhelming right now, man. I think there's a huge opportunity for him to break out, but man's only got 6 yards rushing.
We'll see.
So we'll see y'all on Tuesday to recap Week 13 of the NFL.
Tuesday. We out of here.